Social media is driving threats made towards school districts. Since September, News 8 Now has reported at least 8 school safety concerns that have resulted in an investigation or a school closure.
Tonight only on News 8 Now, reporter Jordan Frumstad introduces us to the people tasked with staying a step ahead of the threats.
For 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and 9 months a year, parents place trust in people like Nate Ganrud to educate their children and keep them safe.
I always wanted to get into school. While I was working in Bangor, I got to go over to the schools, the Bangor School District, and got to help out and do some stuff, but I really wanted to get more involved.
Ganrud serves the West-Salem School District as a school resource officer.
I respond to calls for service and/or any activity in the school that the school would need assistance.
Ganrud teachers and other staff face a burden that only seems to grow over time.
But unfortunately, we do have some negative effects going on with social media.
New information about the concerning Snapchat message.
Monday's bomb threat at Central High School forced school officials to evacuate.
The proof is in the growing number of investigations and school closures since the school year began.
Classes are canceled at Onalaska Middle School today as police investigate what the district calls a serious threat.
Things can spread quickly, and that's kind of how some of those things develop is they go viral, and then once they do, we're kind of trying to play catch up as much as we can.
A person can threaten a school under any name at any time behind a keyboard or a smartphone. The race against the clock begins to find out if the threat is credible.
West Salem police are giving the all clear following a potential threat to the high school.
Making sure we start at the ground and all the information we have, we move forward from there and take a step at a time. Trying not to miss or forget anything.
Wisconsin's Office of School Safety has only been around since 2018. The events at Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, inspired Wisconsin Act 143.
And that actually gave us quite a bit of state grant funds to improve the school safety of all of the school buildings in the state.
This is where the Speak Up, Speak Out threat reporting system came from, where people can leave anonymous tips about threats or concerns.
Director Kristen Devitt and her team implemented threat assessment techniques and other resources like mental health services, along with critical incident response from the DOJ's office to help districts dealing with difficult situations.
And that protocol has been vetted and approved by the National Threat Assessment Center at the United States Secret Service.
Act 143 also requires staff to report any serious and imminent threat.
But they're required to report that immediately to law enforcement so that law enforcement can begin investigating.
So it's maintaining that confidentiality, but also sharing the information that we can so everyone feels like they understand what's, to the best of their ability, what's going on.
Even if a threat is not believed to be credible, staff must act.
They're working for the common goal, which is obviously for the student body and for the kids.
Actions that can save lives and preserve the trust parents place in schools to protect their children for those 8 hours every day. This is Jordan Frumstad, News 8 Now, West Salem.
And Devitt says they've trained more than 7,000 people how to use Wisconsin's threat assessment protocol.
The Bureau of Justice Assistance awarded her office a $2 million grant from the Bureau of Justice Assistance to create a digital format for this protocol.